Well, good morning again. Cosmic, Mr. Cardinal, Captain Obvious, Sunnyside, Perplex, Nadia's Kitchen, Mel D, Blackhearted. Um, I'm sure most of you all just left Wendy V's, and I'm sure Wendy V has more to say on the topic, and that's cool. Um, can you all hear me? I don't see my little thing going thump thump. Lolo, Mrs. Lee, Don Marie. Okay, cool. Okay, so I just, Starlight, you make it so hard to defend you when you start out, when you bring me into it and tell a bald faced lie. But I am on your side on this situation. Okay. First of all, I'd like to apologize to Alex V for being pissy. She has every right to be pissy because she is blocked from this chat. So the fact that she blocked me, I apologize for calling you pissy. You have every right to be pissy. Hey, Layla, Jennifer Marie, Lola, Honey Bunch. So for that, Alex, not me, um, I apologize. So all this fuck shit going down that I've got absolutely nothing to do with. Hey, Veruca. But Starlight has to mention me and say I'm running around doxing her. Okay, Starlight, I'm going to need you to put out that proof that I'm running around doxing you because every time you say that, I'm going to post it on my community post where you actually did give my docs to Alicia with proof. And not only my docs, but my son's docs. Okay. Now, I did assume, and I'm still not 100% sure, that you're not the one that gave Natasha Cooper that docs. But it's leaning more towards it might have been Randi. And if it comes out that it was Randi that gave Natasha that information, right, gave my docs to a doxer. Hey, Ash. And if it comes out, and everything comes out when it comes to you, Starlight, well, most everything. God only knows what you've truly gotten away with. But if it comes out that it was Randi that took that dox and gave it to Natasha, I will most certainly publicly apologize to you for assuming it was you that gave it to Natasha. But there is no assumption that you passed my docs around. I don't know, Lacey. I don't know. There's no assuming that, Starlight. There is proof. You even admitted it on your live stream and said, yes, I did it and I'll do it again. But what there isn't proof of is me running around doxing you. But again, if it comes out that Randi gave Natasha Cooper my son's docs, then I will publicly apologize to you, Starlight, for that, but for that only. Now, Starlight, I know you're very curious about my Christmas because you wanted to know what I woke up to, but I really don't think other people really care. So I'm just going to tell you what I didn't. Right, Clary. I'm starting to think it was Randi also. But what I didn't spend my Christmas weekend doing is running around cleaning up messes in discords, confronting so-called friends for being a discord mole. That's what I didn't do. I spent time cooking and celebrating with my family, and very grateful for it. So, how about we just leave it at that? Instead of you wondering what I woke up to Christmas morning. Oh, I got some new beats. They're really cool. I really needed them because, I don't want to be like 274 and get an earbud stuck in my ear for weeks. But, right, exactly, Sunnyside. Spending Christmas weekend knee deep in YouTube drama. But it has come out that Randi is, in fact, a Discord mole. Maggie, please, that's not that toy, not right now. Okay, you want to get out of the room? Is that why you're squeaking the toy? Get your toy. Take it out here. Go bother your uncle. Go squeak it out there. So it has come out that Randi is a Discord mole. And I actually agree with the fact that Starlight and all of the people that Natasha Cooper named off have a right to sit in the Discord and talk shit. We all do that. Now, what we don't do is post nudes and doxes of people, but that's already been covered. We know that's Starlight's role. Yes, Maggie got several squeaky toys for Christmas. Aren't we lucky? Yes, LaDonna, I think they're pretty cool. Plus, I'm tired of earbuds all the time. But so I actually agree with you, Starlight, that you and Alex V or whoever was involved. I don't even know who all Natasha named. Natasha thinks she's some kind of fucking badass. Because why? She goes real life. Does she not realize that can be returned? But again, here nor there. Hello, Black Eagle. Um, so it's been established. Randi's a mole. Now you all heard over there on Wendy V's where remember when Samara took stuff? Messy, 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 Allie's nurse. Totally agree with you. But in this case, as bad as it pains me, I have to agree with Starlight. She has the right to disagree with something that's going on YouTube out in the public, and she has the right to talk amongst her with her friends about it. But and she makes it so hard to agree with her because she starts out with a lie about me. But I still have to agree with her. Right is right. What Randi did, and Natasha will catch on to this eventually, is Randi was using Natasha for her bulldog. Now, why everybody thinks Natasha's some big bad scary person, to me she's a fucking walking, talking, scratch and sniff. But I believe Randi did that. Right. It's not possible to vent to Natasha Cooper about another person's Discord. By the way, listing 4 or 5 people in the process. It wasn't like Randi just hit up Natasha and said, I'm really disappointed in some people that don't have our back on us dragging Merb daily, or it didn't go down like that. Natasha was given names of the people in the conversations. So, again, and I'll say it again, if it comes out that Starlight did not give my son's information to Natasha Cooper, I will apologize to Starlight because it's starting to look like it might have been Randi. And if it comes out that it was Randi, mental health or not, Randi, I will drag you for fucking filth for what was done to my son. Not me. But it's really starting to look like that Randi went to Natasha either with or without screenshots. No screenshots have been produced. Starlight said she'll put them all out. She doesn't care. But she went to Natasha knowing that Natasha could not keep her mouth shut. Hey, TL, long time no see, Jenny Henson. Knowing that Natasha would not keep her mouth shut. And I believe Randi was probably hoping that Natasha drugged Starlight a little harder than she actually did. So in reality, it comes down to Natasha is more important to Randi than Starlight is. Now let that one brew for a minute. Now, why Starlight's being so forgiving of Randi, I can only assume it's because Randi has so much shit on Starlight. Jenny, it was admitted to. Starlight admitted. Go. You can go watch Alex B's from last night. It was admitted to. It was Randi. She has spoken to Randi. Randi is afraid of Natasha. Why? But Natasha's subs and donos are more important to Randi than obviously her friendship with Starlight. Because if Randi was really bothered about what was being discussed in that Discord, Randi would have notified Starlight and said, hey, it kind of bothers me that you have a problem with us publicly dragging Sin and constantly tormenting Mommy Ramblings. She wouldn't have run to Natasha. I think she wanted Natasha to drag Starlight as hard as Natasha drugged my son. That's what I think Randi wanted. So, mental health be damned, Randi, because you're not working on your mental health, at least as far as YouTube goes. Why do I think that, Faithful? Why? What would be the reason behind that? Would be the fact that Randi is upset that Starlight doesn't agree with what they've done to Sin and possibly Mommy Ramblings. But Starlight did go into Randi's live stream when they were dragging Sin for filth and say, and I remember this, I think Randi commented on it, or one commented on it. Yes, Randi has said many times that another person's mental health is not her problem. Yes. But Starlight did go in there and voice somewhat of an opinion. I think Randi's been juggling too many fuck shit balls in the air. Yeah, maybe so. There would just be absolutely no reason. Now, after Randi behaved, her and Wendy behaved the way that when Randy's Discord got leaked, and it was just like the worst thing in the world. Starlight is actually showing Randi quite a bit of grace. Thank you, call me Frenchie. Happy New Year to you. Hey, Madagascar. Long time no hear. So it seems that Starlight is showing Randi quite a bit of grace. Because any way you chop it, any way you try to serve it up, Randi is a Discord mole. Hey, Janie. There's no other way to spin this. I mean, Starlight can forgive her. I don't give a fuck. But the one who should really be thinking about the position that they're being put in is Natasha Cooper. Because she's the one getting played for the bulldog. That's the one who should really be thinking about this. Why would Randi tell me these things? Why would Randi tell me things that was going to hurt me and I was going to need a new laptop because I'm hurt, whatever. Um why would Randi come to me with these things? I don't know, Ash. I don't know. I don't have the answers. Only Randi can answer this one. Only Randi. And I've already got One Win speech. If One Win joins Randi on the panel, I've already got her speech down pat. If you would like a copy of it, hit me up because I don't want to say it now, but I've already told somebody this will be One Win's stance on this if she even participates. I can't stand Natasha. I got to be honest with you. I don't like any of these players. Yeah, she may want to sit this one out, Lolo. One Win may want to sit this one out. I kind of agree with that too, Blackhearted. I don't know if it's so much grace as that Starlight knows that Randi has so much shit on her. But if she'll drop this to Natasha Starlight, think about it. What else will she drop to Natasha the next time you don't agree with Randi? Hmm? I mean, let's face it. I know Alex said it was a rare occasion that Starlight's Discord gets leaked. Um, Not true. Now I'm beginning to wonder because I got that picture sent to me of the nude that Starlight had in her Discord under a funky text message number that had like dashes and shit in it. Yes. Was that Randi? Did Randi send me that picture? What, I mean, I don't know. What do you believe anymore? There, I can tell you what, when it comes to that side, there is no honor among thieves, okay? So, again, Starlight, I wish you would have just left my name out of it because I don't feel like I needed to be drug into it last night and lied on saying that I'm running around doxing you everywhere when the one that handed my docs over is you. And again, not even so upset about my docs as I am my son's. And when I say hand it over, I mean to Alicia. And I will reiterate, if it comes out that it was not Starlight that gave it to Natasha, so my son could be drugged for filth around the internet, then I will apologize to Starlight, because the possession arrow is kind of pointing towards Randi's way. If she would do that to Starlight, do you think for 1 minute she wouldn't do it to me? Come on. If she would take something from Starlight's Discord and give it to Natasha Cooper, do you think for 1 minute she wouldn't take something from Starlight's Discord about me and my son and give it to Natasha Cooper? That's true, Clary. So I'm telling you, the possession arrow is now in Randi's court. And if I find out, if it ever comes out, and most everything around here comes out, come on, that it was Randi using Natasha Cooper as her bulldog to go as low as she did with my son, then buckle up, Randi. Because as I've stated before on here, no one's children is any better than any others. No one's. That includes yours, Natasha. So you can save that. If you come for me or mine. Fuck all that. Not impressed. And it's really amusing, Natasha, that you think you put me in my place. All you did was hurt me with my son. That's it. It showed your level. But see, you proved to Randi just how low you'll go. Which now makes me think, did you like that imitation, British? It showed Randi just how low you'll go. Exactly, Clary. Oh, I agree, Pepper. Oh, I agree. Natasha, yeah, you have to put it on. You have to up the speed when listening to Natasha. There's times that I'm listening to her. I think she just left. I'm like, is it over? Did she say, she didn't even say goodbye? But then she starts talking again. But either way, Natasha really needs to stop and think. Who's really using you, Natasha? Yeah, Starlight and some girls doesn't agree with, because you did kind of, Natasha, put yourself in the middle of the whole sin shit. You had no business there. It had nothing to do with you, nothing at all. You even went on to say, Randy and them. Now, Randy and Wendy might be done with sin, but I am not. But in reality, Natasha, it had nothing to do with you. You put yourself there. And Randi loved it. If you were my friend, Randi loved that you put yourself. I would probably venture to guess at this point, Randi sent you shit on Sin. Because Randi, Sin was my friend. And this broke my heart. But hey, let Natasha go at Sin. Fucking, I'll rip your fucking guts out and chew you up. You don't know who you're messing with. So, Natasha, I think in the long run, you're the one being played. And Starlight got shit on. God, that kills me to say that. Because she didn't do anything wrong when it came to this instance. Her and those girls didn't agree with the public dragging of a friendship between two people. And they had something to say about it. Not a big fucking deal. Not a big deal. Right. Randi went to a real lifer to throw her own friend under the bus. Now, Randi, what are you going to do if Natasha Cooper takes this further and does to Starlight what she did to my son? Is that going to make you feel good? I agree, Sarah. Would it make you feel good, Randi, if Natasha blew her fucking top? Because I did far less to Natasha. I didn't sit in no Discord, which I don't think is a big deal, and say I don't agree with. I'll come out on a fucking panel and say it. At least Starlight and her friends kept it amongst themselves. That's true, call me Frenchie. That is, friends is a big word. Friends. It's friends. It's Frandas, friends. I had to agree with Alex V too, Blackhearted. But would that make you happy, Randi? If Natasha did the same thing to Starlight that she did to my son for far less? Hmm, makes you wonder. Kind of makes you wonder why Natasha got so involved in the sin stuff. Was Randi pushing it? Tracy, who told you that Randi was the one who outed your son? No, 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 Jenny. I don't know that for a fact. As a matter of fact, I always thought it was Starlight who gave my information to, or gave my son's information, because it was proven that Starlight gave it to Alicia. There's no doubt about it. Starlight's even admitted to that. But I don't know that Randi gave my information to Natasha Cooper. But as I said, the possession arrow now goes to Randi. Because it looks like Randi has more of a habit of running to Natasha Cooper than maybe Starlight does. Because Starlight even said on Natasha's panel, "Oh, come on, Natasha, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that." Meaning they don't talk a lot. But then Natasha came back and said, "Yeah, unless you want something." So it's kind of a toss up right now. And I really, really do hope that Natasha doesn't go for Starlight's kids the way that she went for mine. I don't see anybody. I don't want her to go for anybody's kids like that ever again. But by Randi going and encouraging Natasha Cooper about Starlight and them, is that what Randi was wanting? Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Because Randy's fully aware of the depths of disgust that Natasha Cooper will go to. One time Natasha said she gets, yes, she did. Another reason, thank you, Speak Truth. Another reason that kind of pointed me in the direction of Starlight gave my information, or my son's, I don't even care about mine, but my son's information to Natasha because Natasha said on a panel one time, if I need any info on the DC, I just go to Hello Starlight. She said that. So that was another reason for me to believe that Starlight might have been the one. And again, if it turns out I'm wrong, I'll freaking apologize. I have no problem doing it. And I probably wouldn't even have gone live today. I would have just well, I mean, I scheduled my lab last night. But if Starlight would have just not brought me up during their stream, her and Alex V's stream, and lied and said that I'm going around doxing her everywhere. That's just not the case. Because I was really kind of, and I still am, even though Starlight's a liar and a nudie poster, but I was kind of, I'm on their side on this. They have every right to sit in their Discord and disagree with something that's going on YouTube. Randi does not have the right to take their words and hand them over to someone that they're disagreeing about. Well, she can't use the excuse just venting because when you're just venting, you don't mention 4 or 5 people that were in the conversation and even some that weren't. I think it's been made abundantly clear that that Natasha Cooper's subs and donos mean more to Randi than any friendship she may or may not have had with Hello Starlight. So I'm really hoping Randi feels like a clown right now because after calling Michelle a Discord mole with no proof, after being hurt and so disgusted by Samara taking shit out of her Discord to give to Groiper, it turns out that Randi is a snitch and a Discord leaker herself. Maybe we should all pitch in and get her a sweater and she can wear it with a big scarlet letter on the chest. I don't care if it works out or not, Ash. It really doesn't involve me too much, other than Natasha got my information from somebody. And here I've been saying all along, I feel like it was Starlight. But now I'm really starting to think maybe it was Randi. Sorry, I did a Natasha Cooper pause there. Did y'all think I left? Hello, Candy Kisses. Yeah, and fuck you forever for what you did to Michelle. Exactly. So again, I'm really like, the ball is in Randi's court right now. Yeah, way worse than what Samara did. I did. I did a Natasha Cooper pause. And Natasha Cooper wants to mention that she feels like people are using her for a bulldog, which I don't know why. Because, I mean, there's not too many on here that couldn't outrun Natasha. And other than that, she's just words. But she will dig into your real life proudly. And Randi's fully aware of that. Of course, Randi will find a way to play the victim. Well, I was just not in a good headspace. And I was venting to Natasha because it hurt my feelings that my friend Starlight and the others didn't have my back when it comes to dragging sin in public for filth, or didn't have my back for constantly tormenting mommy ramblings. I mean, God knows, Hello Starlight and Mommy Ramblings have had their outs. What did Kiki say? She's getting a round of applause here. What did she say? I'm not surprised or invested and don't see why any of us should give two fucks about Randi or Starlight. They don't give. No, they don't, Kiki. Therefore, I don't give two fucks. Although I do not want to see anyone's child drug across the internet the way that Natasha did to me and mine. Natasha has been all but begging for people to send her info of Randi talking crap on her. Yeah, I've heard that too. And it's probably somewhere buried somewhere, closing arguments. Probably in a room that even Starlight or somebody doesn't have access to. I just think that, number one, Randi going to Natasha Cooper over anything that her so called friends were talking about in private is down, dirty. There's not going to be an excuse for it. There's absolutely not going to be an excuse for it. Randi going to a real lifer like Natasha Cooper, there absolutely is not going to be an excuse for it. Because no matter my difference with Starlight and those girls, they did nothing wrong but talk in a Discord. Now, if they were dropping nudes of Natasha, no, sorry. Ugh, whew, that one got me. I can't even go on with that. Sorry, guys. I hope no one's eating. Natasha's lucky Hello Starlight didn't Google her child's name like she did to Laura. Starlight's creepy. I know, Clary. I apologize. Caslin, yuck, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. And like I said again, I would just sit back and watch the shit explode, which I fully plan on doing. Because Randi might be ready to let it go. Of course, being the mole, you're always ready to let it go. Starlight might even be ready to let it go. But you know who won't let it go? Will be Natasha Cooper. Because she just said on her panel, welcome 2024 a little early. Because I'm going to let these DC peoples know who I really am. I'm going to make them my content. And they ain't going to like it. No, I don't. Laura doesn't do half the shit she's accused of. And she does do the other half. But trust me, I know Laura on a different level. And now I feel like I know Laura on a little different level recently. But this don't have anything to do with Laura. Laura's not involved in this at all. She's just like everybody else. She's going to sit and watch the shit chips fall where they may. I agree, Bumma. But all I have to do is keep remembering what my son said about Natasha Cooper. And it was nothing personal, it wasn't anything about her looks or anything like that. He said, Mom, let the woman have her hustle. If dragging me for filth is making her money, let her get her hustle on. Don't let a total fucking stranger fuck up your good day. So anytime I think of Natasha, I just go into that zen mode of what my son said. But again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Thanks to Randi, NC will be continuing to make her thousands of YouTube channels just to half-ass drag the DC. Well, half of those channels Randi probably helps her make. I mean, but like I said, Natasha's, she may be gross, she may be disgusting, she may be just a pig, she may be a real lifer. She really is a scratch and sniff, but she's not stupid. And what she's going to see is that she's getting played. Because if she thinks that people are going to take year-long friendships like Randi has done and throw them away like Randi has done just for her view, just for her numbers and her donos like Randi has done, for the majority, that's not going to happen. Now I don't see Natasha going hard at all Right now, Natasha gets a million DMs, Facebook messages, and emails all trying to clear this up. That's true. That's what I said. When Starlight questioned me what I woke up to Christmas morning, I had a beautiful Christmas morning. I woke up, I made a breakfast casserole. I put a roast and potatoes in the crock pot because my brother couldn't be around a bunch of people. So we opened gifts here. And then I left and went to the family thing, and I had a blast out there. What I didn't do was spend my weekend in YouTube or in Discords trying to clean up YouTube fuckery. That's what I didn't do. I did. I had a great Christmas, Jenny. And the best present I got was a card from my brother and the words he wrote on them. And I'll cherish it forever. I got some neat gifts too, but that's neither here nor there. So don't worry about what I did Christmas Day, Starlight. Worry about the people that are stabbing the knife in your back. Because it ain't me, it's your friends. Your friends are the ones stabbing you. Well, friend is the one stabbing you in your back, not me. And I'm not running around doxing you. I'd like to see proof of that if you're going to continue to say that. The proof has been put out that you sent my son's docs. And if you would have just not mentioned me last night on Alex V's, because in reality, it's got nothing to do with me until you bring me into the mix. And the fact that Natasha chose to do to my son what she did, and none of you all had a problem with it. Hey, Randy, do me a favor. Go in Starlight's Discord and see back when Natasha was doxing the fuck out of my kid and dragging him all over the internet. If Starlight and them had a problem with it, would you run in there and get that for me, Randy? And again, now it makes me wonder who sent me the picture that was in Starlight's Discord. The wheels are turning. Thank you, Jenny. He's doing pretty well considering he's I can't ask for more other than a cure, and according to the doctors, that's just not in the cards. But Randy, since you're gonna go ahead and be a Discord mo, you're gonna be a snitch. Will you go into Starlights, grab any conversations where they thought Natasha dragging my son and talking about my son the way that she did was dirty and wrong? Oh, that's right. You won't find it. Because the only people that had a problem with that were the good, decent people. And again, Randy knows the level. That's exactly what he said. Mom, don't let a total stranger fuck up your good day. Let her get her hustle on. And if dragging me is getting her hustle on, then let her do it. And that's the only thing, Bumma, that calmed me down when Natasha was doing to my son what she was doing. The only one. He didn't say anything ugly about her. He didn't, he doesn't even know her, just like she doesn't know him. Trust me. We could have had a very long conversation about this woman, but we didn't. When he saw how upset I was, he just told me, Mom, don't let a total stranger fuck up your good day. And at that point is when I decided, you're right, son. And that's when I went on the panel with Natasha. And she says that she put me in my place, but I will be posting that clip and you all can decide. Did she really? Did she really? I think not, but we'll leave that for a later date. Because right now, Natasha needs to worry about who's using her, who's playing her. Because it ain't me. I don't talk to that bitch. But Randi does. No, no one cared about it, British. And that's okay. It's not their job to care about me or my son. Just as it's not my job to care about them or their children. That's true, Bumma. True. And it's not like Randi took this information to somebody who willingly admits. I mean, she took it to somebody who willingly admits to go in real life, who has proven time and time again she will go real life. Randi didn't take it to someone who Randi knows won't go real life and won't fuck with Starlight and won't fuck with Starlight's life. Merry Christmas, Pearls. I was just thinking about you the other day. I need to call you. We need to talk. So I will be curious how all of this unfolds as the days go on. I have my prediction, but I'm not going to put it out there because as soon as you put out a prediction, they will purposely go the opposite direction just to prove me wrong. But again, I got to give it to Starlight on this one. My who ran to Natasha with my info shit, I'm definitely leaning more towards Randi. The only thing that led me towards Starlight was the fact that she had no problem giving it to Alicia. And the fact that Natasha stated that anything she needed on the DC, all she had to do was go to Starlight. Natasha, you should have said, anything I need on the DC, all I have to do is go to Randi, and Randi will give it to me because Randi likes my subs and their donos. Then that would have been an honest statement. I'll drop it in Discord or something, Cosmic. But I'm pretty sure I know how this is going to work out. And if it does, it does. But the one that's getting the wool pulled over their eyes right now is Natasha. Because Randi's the snitch, the Discord mole. It sounds like Starlight has already forgiven her, even though Alex V stood her ground. And there's a couple of them that make no bones about it. They just don't like Natasha, and they have that right. When I say they, I mean that little group of ponies over there. So Randi stole the information from Starlight. Starlight acts as if she's pretty much already forgiven Randi. Randi took it to Natasha, and there would only be one reason to take it to Natasha, which is to hurt Hello Starlight. Because Randi knew Starlight was not going to keep, or not Starlight. Randi knew Natasha was not going to keep her mouth shut about it. So it's all a circumstantial case at this point, except for, well, it's still circumstantial because we haven't seen the screenshots. Starlight offered to put those out herself. But so far, if I was sitting on a jury in this case and saying, who's the biggest douche in this personal situation, I'd have to say it was Randouche. I'd have to give the douche award to Randi if I were a jury on this case. Yes, Alex, we did show she has backbone. So on this, so give the woman credit. But see, if Starlight's being so forgiving to Randi, trust me, there's a reason. Trust me. And it has nothing to do with friendships. And I'll tell you something else. Anyone who has sent Natasha Cooper anything at this point concerning this situation, just buckle up, buttercups. Buckle up. Because Natasha had no problem taking this public when it was private amongst Starlight. Yep, Randouche is guilty of third-degree douchebaggery. The verdict is in. Need I poll the verdict? Need I poll the jury? I'm sorry. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Randi is the biggest douche in this particular situation. A 2 in the chat if you think Starlight is the biggest douche in this situation. And a 3 in the chat if you think Natasha Cooper is the biggest douche in this situation. Don't vote with your feelings. Vote with the evidence. 1 for Randi, 2 for Starlight, 3 for Natasha Cooper. Mr. Cardinal, stop it. You're out the jury. We got an all of the above. We got another one that says 1, 2, 3. Some people are saying Natasha. Randi and Natasha. Could it have been it might have been a plan between Randi and Natasha. We got a 1. We got a lot of 1s for Starlight being the biggest douche. No, wait a minute. 1 was Randi. My bad. 2 was Starlight. And 3 was Natasha. Looks like Starlight's leading the poll here as far as not being the biggest douche. Why? Because all she did was sit in her Discord and disagree with something that was going on YouTube. Hey, Simon. We got a 1, 2, 3 from Simon too. In order, 1, 3, 2. So Michelle says Randi, Natasha, then Starlight. I just don't even see where Starlight really did anything, you all. And it pains my heart to say that. The only reason I brought Starlight up is because she brought me up and lied on me again. What was the question? I was doing a poll. Who's the biggest douche in this little conundrum that they have going? One, Randi. Two, Hello Starlight. And three, Natasha Cooper. Right. I agree. Starlight really didn't do anything in this situation. I mean, it doesn't make up for all the other dirty shit she's done in the past. But in this particular situation, I gotta say, Starlight is kind of innocent. She talked some shit in a private Discord. Big deal. It just didn't happen to align with Randi. So Randi went to Natasha, who the shit talking was about. And I think Randi really wanted. Hey, Quinny. Quinny Randi talked about that a couple weeks ago. Her live is still up. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves either, but I have a whole thought about that too. So yeah, that's true. But I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna get some housework done. I'm gonna probably have leftovers for dinner, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm just gonna let the chips fall where they may. Starlight, leave me out of it. I'm not part of this fuckery. No reason to bring me up, bitch. Because that's the only reason you got brought up here. Because I actually believe that you didn't do anything wrong this time. So, yeah, you all have a great day. Happy New Year. I'll talk to y'all before New Year, but Wendy V, if you didn't catch her, go watch her live from earlier. If you want to catch all of this, you can go over to Alex V's. You well, I guess you would have to start at Natasha's, which I don't think Natasha's keeping her lives up anymore because she gets banned. Her channels get booted every other day. You're moving in the snow. We don't have any snow. It's like almost 60 degrees here, but that's okay. I can deal with that. I would like to see snow, but I do know Randi changed after being around Wendy all these years. Some people say that, but I don't think I have to say I don't think one win played a role in any of this. So, flew from Cali to Colorado this morning. Enjoy Colorado. What did Cosmic say? Right. Hashtag Michelle didn't do anything wrong. Michelle's not the Discord mole. It's Randi. Oh, I know, Quinny. And I still feel bad for what happened the other day, but I'm letting that go. I can't. I can't focus on him. So again, I bid you all a farewell. I hope your days following Christmas are peaceful and you're getting ready to amp up for the new year. He's doing pretty good, Quinny, considering. He's doing pretty good, thank you. He's not using, we'll put it that way. He's paying his penance. But thank you for asking, Quinny. But let's just sit around and watch the shit chips fly where they may. And if they don't go anywhere, then it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm jumping off. Y'all have a good day, and I will see you all around the tubes. Bye, guys.